Many thanks for your time on the Marigo English News, coming to you live from our studios here at Akuse Junction of the Tema Kusumbo Highway and in Dakar Dakuman Abeche Street. A reminder, you can tune into Marigo News on the DTT platform by just doing a blind scan of your set, and also check us out on channel CP15 on the Registrar platform. The news is also live on our social media platforms at Marigo TV. Kindly give us a follow and be a part of the Marigo Biga family. Coming up, Civil and Local Government Staff Association Ghana to embark on nationwide industrial action over Unmet's pledge to remove birth and death registrar. Also in this bulletin, new Volta Forum demands immediate revocation of appointment of Engineer Obeng Kenzo as acting CEO of the company.
That Engineer Kenzo, as part of the management staff and working closely with the immediate past chief executive, that
this is Marigo English News. We also have business and entertainment news in this package. Please stay with us. My name is Mavis Nana Yakwantiba. Details of our stories now. The Civil Local Government Staff Association of Ghana, Clogsag, has called on its members to prepare for nationwide industrial action set for Thursday, February 20th, 2025. Now, the planned strike is in protest against the continued tenure of Samuel Adombotre at the Birth and Death Registry, despite government's assurance that he would remove him from office. According to Clogsag, Mr. Botre's participation in the office budget hearing at the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs on Monday, February 17, 2025, is evident that he remained in his role, contrary to the government's earlier commitment. In a statement signed by Executive Secretary Isaac Bampo Abdo, the association reaffirmed that the strike will proceed as scheduled unless their concerns are addressed. In a related development, a group calling itself the New Volta Forum is demanding the immediate revocation of Engineer Obeng Kenzo's appointment as acting chief executive officer of the Volta River Authority. The group contend that Engineer Kenzo, a non-member of the New Patriotic Party, does not align with the President Mahama's vision and could undermine his administration's agenda.
Regarding some appointments, especially at the energy sector, is of a great worry and a threat to President Mahama's reset agenda. While we find as an eyesore the rush to be appointed when such people did nothing or little to support the party to recapture the reins of power after enduring a painful opposition and provocative and gagging poster of the dislodged New Patriotic Party for 8 wasted years, and the misbehavior of some self-seeking individuals in the corridors of power who are arrogating to themselves the appointing authority with which they are making parallel appointments on the blind side of the president, who is solely clogged with that authority. A case in point is the purported appointment of Engineer Edward Eko Obeng Kenzo, a known MPP member and an appointee of Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration, as the Deputy Chief Executive of the Engineering and Operations of the Volta River Authority as acting Chief Executive. To us, the concerned members of the umbrella fraternity, this is as shocking and disappointing as it is unimaginably and regrettable. It is on that record that Engineer Kenzo, as part of the management staff and working closely with the immediate past chief executive, Engineer NP Dakwa, championed the MPP agenda and made things very difficult, if not impossible, for the progression and freedom of staff who are perceived within VRA as NDC members. Our question, therefore, to Mr. President is, what is the purpose of appointing a non-leading member of the MPP at the expense of qualified and unapologetic NDC members? He has openly shown his loyalty to the MPP as a die-hard card-bearing member and must therefore not be allowed to assume this leadership position where he has to be a father and leader for all. This single
Moving on to another story now, the Ghana National Association of Teachers has criticized a decision by the Ghana Education Service to terminate the appointment of some teachers. Director General of GES, Professor Ernest Kofi Davis, earlier issued a circular revoking appointment made after December 7. However, Gnat President Reverend Isaac Owusu argues that the directive misinterprets the Chief of Staff's order, which called for the revocation of appointments made after December 7, but not those yet to be placed on the payroll.
From the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, giving directive to the regional directors and the district directors to make sure that they revoke teachers that were recruited and posted who are yet to be put or placed on the payroll. And we find that letter inappropriate because of its content. We know that the Chief of Staff directive given to heads of the institution was that all recruitment that was done after 7th December's election. So if the Director General of GES is saying that workers that have been recruited that are yet to be placed on the payroll, if we don't take care, you are going to pile pressure on the district and the regional directors of education, because in the first place, the appointment and recruitment are not done at the district level, neither is it done at the regional level. All recruitment and appointment are done at the GES headquarters. And you see, what surprises some of us is that even the Director General's directive did not accompany with a master list of those teachers who falls victim of the situation. So a teacher that has been recruited for the past 6 months or so, who is yet to be put on scale or be placed on the payroll, are you saying that such teacher is also included? So we think that the Director General should rethink about his directive and come clear. And if you specifically want to revoke the appointment of teachers that you recruited after 7th December, then Director General, please kindly engage the two deputies, your two deputies and the HR to help you with the said master list, so that you can give say to the district and the regional directors. Because as it stands now, the content of your letter or directive is ambiguous. And so I am admonishing the Director General to take a critical look of his directive once again, to at least stabilize the industrial peace. Other than that, all said teachers who fall victim, if we receive petition from their outfit, then as a leader of the teacher union, Gnat, I won't sit down for said teachers' right to be trampled upon, because the reason why workers join trade union is for their social and economic interests to be protected by the union they belong to. So I am kindly admonishing the Director General to...
Moving on, President John Dramani Mahama has charged the newly constituted Council of State to rise above Ghana's expectation by playing a more proactive and impactful role. He noted that some people question the relevance of the council and have called for its dissolution. He thus urged members to be proactive.
integrity, experience, and sound judgment. Your role is not merely ceremonial, it is one of profound responsibility. You are expected to offer wise counsel on matters of governance, policy, and national development, drawing from your diverse backgrounds and experience. Some have even questioned the very relevance of the Council of State and called for it to be scrapped. I hold out hope that your tenure as Council of State members will convince those who may doubt your functional necessity about your importance and put to rest any such perceptions. On behalf of the people of Ghana.
And you are still watching Marigo News at 6. It's time to do business with Diana Yaira Bobby.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water, produced through River